Listen, y'all, we are live. We got to get into this. Listen, we got to get into this. There's a new motion for a mistrial, a filing that has been filed. We have to get into this. We have to get into this, okay? Diddy trial, new motion, defense team. This is what's going on. We're trying to see what the judge is going to say. Judge Arun Subramanian is going to be saying as well on this motion. We ought to understand that there's been 2 requests for mistrials already, and they have been denied. Again, 2 motions for mistrials have been denied. All right, so let me just do this poll real quick. Right, got to get it done like this. Okay, I'm still gonna do a read. A little bit later, I'll do a read, but I'm just getting you the content right now while I'm on go. All right, I got to get this while we on go. All right. As you can see, listen. Okay, so this filing comes from June 7, 2025. Everybody hit the like on the way in. Everybody hit the poll. All right. Okay. This filing, as you can see, all right, it comes from June 7, 2025, and the Honorable Arun Subramanian. You see it right there. The Southern District of New York. Okay, they said, Dear Judge Subramanian, the defense respectfully submits this letter in support of its renewed motion for a mistrial based on prosecutorial misconduct. When the introduction of perjured testimony results in criminal conviction and the prosecution knew or should have known of the perjury, the conviction must be set aside if there is any reasonable likelihood that the false testimony could have affected the judgment of the jury. Just breakdown. According to the United States, they're going to some codes. Moreover, the prosecutor's knowing use of perjured testimony can violate the due process clause, even if only undermines a witness's credibility. Then they go into United States versus Cromedy, and they go into another case. As the Supreme Court has explained, a lie is a lie, no matter what its subject, and if it is any way relevant to the case, the district attorney has the responsibility and duty to correct what he knows to be false and to elicit the truth. And they go into another, Nate versus Illinois, they go into another case. So as explained below, in this trial, the government has presented testimony that, if knew or should have known, was materially false related to its allegation that Mr. Combs dangled Brianna Bangolan from the balcony of Cassie Ventura's apartment in September 2016. According to avoid an unfair conviction in this case, the court should grant a mistrial. The government contends the alleged balcony incident is relevant because it shows Mr. Combs' violence directed not only to Miss Ventura, but to other people around Miss Ventura, and she is aware of this violence. And because of her awareness, it goes to coercion. The incident is alleged is disturbing and powerful evidence, and the government has used it to depict Mr. Combs is in an extremely negative light as an angry and dangerous man who terrified Miss Ventura and her friends. Y'all get the likes up. I'm reading rainbow. I can't go anywhere. Stop playing me, homie. I taught myself to read. When I'm reading, I'm not playing with you. I'm giving you these kind of eyes when I'm reading. Play me. Likes up. Hike my likes up like your shorty skirt, homie. Last night. Don't be mad with me. Listen. Yo, hold up. Your mom's corner. The same street where your mom work at, that's the corner I'm going to be working at, like this. Riding your mom like a bull. Big old cow. Your mom's a cow. You never heard Simpson say, holy cow, have a cow? Your mom's. Stop playing me in that chat. I keep telling y'all, I will roast you. Chill. Ready? I will cook you. Anyway, listen. Next page. Hold up. Make sure we can get this. Hold up. I have to cook somebody in the chat. My bad, y'all. I got a little, I ain't distracted by in the chat. But listen though. The prosecutors elicited evidence about this allegation from both Miss Ventura and Miss Bangalan that is demonstrably false in key respects. They then doubled down using this false testimony to obtain a ruling admitting inadmissible hearsay evidence about it as well, or to present a false narrative to the jury. It's looking like this could be a mistrial, bro. Because I'm like, yo, remember, they said allegedly, Cassie and Bonner, they was plotting, basically, allegedly, because Cassie said this thing happened in the hotel and her friend was there. But Brianna's saying, no, I had to tell her what really happened. No, it actually happened at your house. Bro, how you don't know what happened? Why is there confusion here? No, it happened at your crib. Because why? Allegedly, this is how the defense or how they say, like, why? Because they got a balcony at the Comstock address at the 17th floor, allegedly, the apartment, the private building where Diddy ran down in the building, ran down, and then Kerry Morgan and Deontay had to jump on his back when she got thrown to the floor, allegedly, and then she, you know what I mean? And she had to sit up in the London for a week. So I know the paperwork in my head. Get the likes up, like your girl's skirt. Thank you very much. I deserve that. She know I did. Facts. On granny, facts. Listen, hold up. Let's get to this. False narrative to jury. The government started by eliciting testimony from Miss Ventura about the allegations that cannot be true. Miss Ventura said she actually saw Mr. Combs holding Miss Bangalan over the balcony railings. I saw him bring her back over the railing of the balcony and then throw her onto the patio furniture. Yet the prosecutors knew she had not actually seen what she described, because they had in their possession a text conversation demonstrating that Miss Ventura was told about the alleged incident by another unidentified person. Hey, I just found out some crazy ish. I'm just finding out right now. Nonetheless, they allowed Miss Ventura to continue to insist on cross. She had witnessed this incident and testified that you saw him throw her onto the patio furniture, right? Answer, yep. He brought her back over the balcony and he threw her down. She persisted in this story even after she was confronted by the text messages. Question: isn't it true that you learned about this incident on the balcony after the fact? Answer: I saw what I saw, so I don't know. Question: has the government, in your preparation for your testimony in this case, gone over this message with you? Answer: not this one. No. Thus, the government left the jury with the false impression that Miss Ventura saw Mr. Combs dangle her friend over a balcony and that this made her fearful of him, when in fact, if there was any incident, Ventura merely heard about it afterwards, considerably lessening any probative value as to her state of mind. Next, the government doubled down by presenting perjured testimony from Bangalan, intended to corroborate Ventura's false testimony. Bangalan claimed Combe lifted her up and held her feet on the balcony's railing, and that this caused injuries to the back of my leg and the back and the neck pain. Bangalan was very definitive about these injuries, and particularly the bruise to her leg, which was the one of the details that sticks out in her mind. So let me see, it got some subtext. As this, the little fine print on the bottom. Let me just see what it say. As the government also knows, like other witnesses in this case, Ventura and Bangalan have been in frequent contact. They have been. They asked her, when was the last time you spoke to Cassie? She said Cassie hit her when she got off the stand. Basically, she's like, I don't know if it's right after, but she hit her when she got off. I think she texted her. She hit her. So even up till last time when she got off the stand, she was hitting Bonner. Feel me? That's what Bonner said. So I'm seeing them going into a little bit of that, but they didn't say that. But I remember I was there, right? A key points have had many opportunities to collaborate on their stories. And in fact, Bangalan admitted the two friends discussed this incident before and after Ventura filed her lawsuit. Bangalan also has an enormous financial motive to lie, because she filed a $10 million lawsuit against Mr. Combs based on this same allegation, and will benefit by exaggerating the scope of her injuries to obtain her damages. Her account makes no sense and seems to be physically impossible, because they was going to say, like, look, man, how can one person be in two places at once? How? How can one person be in two places at the same time? New York and LA. How? They showed the Trump international bill. They showed Puff's bill for his hotel. She said this whole incident happened on when? She said both pictures. She took two pictures was taken. Picture of the neck injuries, whatever, the back, and the picture of the knee. Okay? So she submits this to the government, but she's not understanding this is metadata. If I take a video with this phone, its fingerprint comes back to this phone. Okay? But it wasn't sent like just a message. The video was the picture, was sent to her by airdrop. So that's how deep they could get with the metadata, that they could see that it was airdropped to her. See what I'm saying? You're not thinking of that. She's saying that she took both of these pictures because she said after the assault, she never took pictures there. She waited till she went home or wherever she went, and she took the pictures there, right? So you took two pictures. Okay. So why is one of the pictures that you saying that you took, which you took all by yourself, why is one of those pictures saying that? And this is why we know the date, because that metadata comes back to the date, the 26th. So, okay, this is on this, and you said both is on the same day, right? So it don't matter. We got this one with the metadata. You said it's on the same day, so we're going to count that as the same day. We don't care, but you're just going to say it, whatever. So since it's on the same day, right? This is 26. Okay, cool. Bring up bring in the evidence, please. Bring it up. They bring up the hotel bill. Puff is staying. First of all, Puff was in Jersey. Puff had some in the Prudential Center. He had Macy's book signings. He had a benefit for kids. He had mad things doing. He was performing with, I think, Lil Kim in New York or New Jersey. I think it was New York. He was performing with Lil Kim in New York as well. So she's like, did you know about him performing in New York? You ain't know about him and Lil Kim? You ain't know about the book signing in the Macy's? So you ain't know about the kids' benefit? So you ain't know about no. Okay, cool. So she acting like she know, but look, she don't know. So since she ain't know about us, so now they bring him. But now the bill on the hotel is from the 24th to the 29th. So they started by saying, can you read it right there? Boom. They bring up the 29th first. It shows that the person, him, whoever is in the hotel, they ordering their food, all of that. You see what I'm saying? They ordering food, all of that. Okay. Go back. The 27th, this person, he ordered breakfast, $288 or something. Boom. I'm like, damn, he eating good. The whole bill for the hotel stay, remember this is 2016 as well. So the price, I'm like, damn, in the Trump, $2,300 for all them days. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. So maybe this is 2016. Maybe he's getting a deal. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But his bill was $2,300 for his stay. This ain't got nothing to do with the $400 breakfast and all this other stuff that's going on. Feel me? Boom, whatever the case. So they go back to the 26th. He's there. The 24th, they did because he hacked the room book. So they saying, so this is where Westmoreland cooked it. She's like, okay, so isn't it true that one person, listen to me, y'all, I love you, hike up the likes. Look, isn't it true? This is why I said she's a liar. When Bonner walked out the court, I'm there every day. I was right there. When she walked out the court, I had to cry. I was like, I can show you the video. I said, yo, Bonner. And she looked at me. Remember, she's walking with the federal agent right to the car right in front of us, right here. I said, yo, Bonner. And she looked, and I was like this. Your testimony was shaky. It was shaky, homie. Shaky. Straight shaky. This is why I mean this is shaky. Peep me. For real, son. Not even no clown shit. Peep me. You tell me if this ain't shaky, somebody doing this with you. You will probably coof them if somebody was trying to do this with you. Listen to me. They said, yo, isn't it true that a person can't be in the same place in two places at once, right? First of all, she's taking mad long to answer every goddamn question. That's getting me pissed off. She's pissing me to hell off with this. Pissing everybody off with that. And everybody's making it seem like she's lying because why are you taking so long to answer baby questions, right? So they ask her that question. Can a person be in two places at once? She takes mad long and then she says, I don't know. Allegedly, she probably was high. Allegedly, Bonner. Allegedly, you was on that Bonner. Yeah, look, she's going to say, in theory. Who the hell says in theory? That's not a scientist, homie. Stop. Yo, your last name better be Nye. Your first name better be Bill to say that. Shut up. Get out of here, in theory. Since when you become a damn psychologist, you talking about in theory? You was just getting high. You and Cassie was getting high. Now you a psychologist. Now it's in theory. Oh, so you was getting high in theory too, I bet. Stop it. Stop it, lady. Stop it, lady. Then there was some inconsistencies in the story as well. But we're going to get back to the cooking of this because, look, we got to tie it all in together. Because what's going on with that? I don't know. Don't let me get the lying to y'all people. Don't let me get the lying. Look. Okay. So now we got question. Where did you go after you left Cassie's apartment? Answer. I went to my apartment. And what did you do at your apartment? I was shaking a lot, and then I wanted to take a shower because I felt disgusted, and then I look over behind my leg and I see a huge bruise. Question. We'll talk about that bruise in just a moment. Miss Bongolan, do you remember all the details of the incident that night? Answer. No. Question. Do the details that you've talked about stick in your mind? Answer. Yes. Do the details that you have talked about stick in your mind? Answer. Yes. What, if any, physical injuries do you have as a result of the night? Answer. I had a big bruise with it was like a piercing in the middle of it. And then I had back and neck pain. And, okay, so the government next introduced photographs of the injuries Miss Bongolan supposedly sustained at the hands of Mr. Combs, including the GX3S102A exhibit, a photo depicting the leg injury taken on September 26, 2016 at 9:45 a.m. Miss Bongolan testified that she took photos of her leg injury around the time, indicating in the exhibit TR 4291 that she did so the same day as the incident, and that she got that injury from being thrown on the balcony furniture from TR 4290. On cross, she confirmed that the balcony incident happened early in the morning, that the photo of the leg bruise was taken later that day, and that the injuries to her back and her leg happened on the same day. The government then introduced photographs of the injuries supposedly sustained at the hands of Mr. Combs during this incident. Now, the government knew or should have known this testimony was perjured, and Miss Bongolan could not possibly have been injured by Mr. Combs on a Los Angeles balcony in the early morning hours of September 26th, or even in the day before that, because the government has long time no no the government has long known that Mr. Combs was on the East Coast in late September, and specifically at the time of this alleged incident. The government knew that he had stayed at the Trump Hotel in New York City between September 24th and 29th. Like I told y'all, see? I'm in the case every day, y'all. Drop likes, get the likes up. Nah, I'm about to pause this, bro. This work. Y'all ain't got this work. This exclusive. Exclusive. Exclusivity. What you talking about? Who got this work? Big fishes. You only can see 100,000 channels. Don't do this. Don't do this, man. Chill. Don't do this. Don't do this. This is work. Likes up like your shorty skirt. Likes up. Straight, bro. This is real work. You know what? I'm going to do this read later with y'all. I don't feel the love, man. Where's all the love in the heart of the Diddy? La, la. Where's all the love in the heart of the Diddy? Where's all the love in the heart of the Diddy, homie? In the heart of the Diddy. With the love. This is real work, bro. And y'all got to give some likes up in there. Straight. 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 We going to do this right. This is crazy, though. I think this could run, bro. I think it should run, bro. Tell you the truth. That right there with the Cassie thing with Ms. Bongolan, I'm telling you, she was not a good witness. No, what the hell the prosecution is doing? She was not a good witness, brother. Yeah, she was not a good witness, bro. Straight. Look at this work. Look at the date on the work. Where the date on the work? Where the date on the work? Look at that. Uda got this like this, homie. Where you getting this from? You're not getting this. You gotta be exclusivity to get this work, homie. So you got to drop. Yo, where ain't no, yo, bro, Slime. Yo, Slime. Yo, look. You know we gotta do that for King Slime, for my nigga Young Thug. He can't do that no more, bro. And he can't go back to Atlanta. So we just gotta slime one last slime for my, you know how Diddy said the last trainer passed the last free call for Cassie, allegedly Cass. It's one last slime for my King Slime. Pyrus. Look, but keep it though. Ain't no love in the heart of the Diddy, homie. What happened? Ain't no love in the heart of times. Y'all got to get it up. Y'all got to get it up. Don't be like them escorts when they was in the building with Diddy. They had ED. They couldn't get it up. Y'all got to get the likes up. Come on. I'm gonna tell y'all like Black Sam told Rockstar 2000. Y'all gonna have to get a cracking on the like button to come back. Black Sam is Nipsey Hussle's brother, RP Nick. Yo, neighborhood Nick. Look, y'all gonna have to get a cracking on the like button and come back. No. No. On neighborhood cousins. You gonna have to get it cracking and come back, home skillet. No. Get it cracking. Come back. Yeah, that way. No marathon burger. No French fries for you, sir. Can't even see a ketchup pack. No, sir. Not even a ketchup pack. I didn't go in all the way to marathon burger and didn't even get a ketchup. Straight. Black Sam was on full smoke. And I heard he could do some of this. So I was like, you know what? Leave it be, Rockstar. Leave it be. I'm not saying he won't handle his little scandal, but I'm just saying. I'm not getting off track. But yo, look. You know what I'm saying? Look, though. I'm trying to put y'all on game, but y'all not getting my likes. I told y'all, hike up the likes like your girlfriend's skirt last night. Okay? Now me hit her with a pop smoke. Woo. Woo. See, it was me, her, and Pop Smoke last night, like this. Whoa. I was getting sturdier like that. I was coming off camera and on. Getting sturdy. Like the young boys. Sturdy. Me, I was getting sturdy. You know me and your birdie was getting sturdy. Don't do that. You know that. I gotta get like something. Look, I'm gonna do I'm gonna leave you a rock star. I'm gonna leave Shaniqua, I'm gonna leave Town Business. I'm gonna leave you a rock star, sis. I'm gonna leave you a rock star. Neighborhood cousins. On neighborhood cousins, I'm gonna leave you a rock star. My last time with him, man. But y'all gonna have to finna get it cracking on that like button, or y'all gonna have to finna come back like Rockstar. Straight. That's the last time I said it, City. Leave me be, City. Last time I said it. If you go too far, I'm gonna oil you up. Don't do it. You're gonna be in a slippery situation with me. Don't do it. Look though, peep it though. Everybody hike up the light like your girlfriend's skirt last. Saddle up last night. Dímelo. Oh. Ding, 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 ding. Nigga come in the crib like this. Marachi used to say, ding, 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 ding. Ah, bitty, bitty, bang, bang. Nigga come in the crib like this. Bitty, 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 bitty. Oh, bitty, bitty, bang, bang. Chill. Listen, salute to all my people, y'all. I'm going to finish this read. But I'm not doing it right now. Because this work too exclusive and y'all not doing it right for me. What happened? Y'all every channel you like this. Like George Bush on the like button on every other channel. I like, remember? But with Uda, y'all acting new. Why are we doing this? Better yet, I know who I'm telling on, y'all. I'm about to drop a real dime. This is the realest dime I'm dropping on y'all. Jesus, take my hand, Jesus. We got some ops in the chat, Jesus. Take my hand, Jesus. Take my hand. Take my hand. A couple of them just prayed to you just now for something. I said, don't. I said, you better not hit them back, my Jesus. Take my hand, my Jesus, and lift me away from this screen. These people is ops. Straight. Selena's my baby's mom's. I love her. You dumb? First Spanish person I really learned to whine with. Hi, Beady. Learned to do the shoulders with her ass like this. I said, I wish I had Selena. Nah, I was young as shit. She was pretty though. You know, I grew up in a wild area. Shout out though, you all right? All of my Ooders. Shout out. Shout out. He said not Selena. Yes, Selena. Love Selena so much. Straight. Love Selena. Selena's the best. God, this woman looked like murder. Oh, Jesus sandals. Stepper. You know, a baddie always be with a gay friend. You like, damn, that's a nigga? You really want to look. Then you look like, damn, he gay. Damn, I could have hollered probably. You know what I mean? I'd be the one of them ones, bro. Nigga looking like a thug. When you look at him like, damn, this nigga's gay. That's our gay best friend. Fuck. Could have hollered. You know what I mean? I could have hollered at her. Yo, what's up? What happened? You know what I mean? Straight. If you gay, stop being all thugged out so we can know and highlight your homegirl. You looking mad thugged out. I don't know if you know what I mean? You want to fight. But y'all just homegirls. Y'all let Uda know. I'm a big fan of Selena. Yeah, man, I love Selena forever, man. Selena's my baby. I love Selena, man. Swear to God. Swear. Love Selena. Real talk. You know, I made my little jokes, but yeah. Honestly, I do. That's your Nick, what up? Where? 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 Yo, Shaniqua, break yourself, fool. What's up? Where you from, Shaniqua? You from LA? Now break yourself, fool. That's what you think about when you think about LA. Ricky! I thought of Ricky every day I was in LA, nigga. Swear to God. I was living in LA for a little bit. Every day I thought of Ricky. And we had an alley that looked like Friday. Ezel taking the shit. But that's how you. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Sound like that nigga Smokey Moms. Nope. Scary. Told you. I got stalked by some white people. They ran me out of LA. It's all good. First time I ever got ran by some white people. It's all good, homie. It's all good. I got ran out of LA by some snow bunnies. It's all good, homie. Can't win them all, homie. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. Are you from East Oakland? Are you gangster? Rest in peace, Mac Dre. Doing it for the base. She came to chat like this. Tell me when to go, nigga. Go. Go. You came to chat like this. Go. Tell me when to go. Homie. Come on, go. And I'm remixing that shit too. I hope you know that. That shit gonna be fire. I'm getting the whole East. Yo, Oakland. I'm coming through. Clear the gates, because I know y'all got it on block. Y'all don't want Drake through there. Open the gates. Let me through there. Close the gates, because I know y'all ain't rocking with no dick. Hey, I'm coming through, homie. Coming to Oakland. I'm getting my damn hat. What that? Roberto Clemente, one of them niggas. Conseco, I think, was playing on their ass. That nigga was wilding though. Was it but ain't Conseco snitched? Didn't he snitch on the whole people? Damn, Conseco, you went out wrong. He was on Oakland, bro. I could have remembered that. And he dropped Demos. Nah, that nigga dropped a roll of quarters. He snitched on mad people, didn't he? Oh, boy, Conseco, you went out bad. You went out bad with your big dumb ass. You went out bad. Anyway. Okay, I see y'all. I'm just telling, man. Listen, it's a paperwork read. I am going to get into this a little bit later. I'm going to do the read. I'm going to bring it up on the screen so y'all can see it and read it with me as well. I went through a couple of pages of it, maybe 3 pages of it. It's just a couple more pages anyway. But I'm not feeling my likes, and my ladies is in here not holding it down for me, and I'm not feeling that. Anytime I come to the crib and you act like that, I'm leaving. What the fuck is you talking about? Get your act together next time I come back. I'm coming through like Diddy. What? Listen, baby. This ain't what it is. You know what I mean? And I'm mad I even gotta leave this text message. You know what I mean? He's telling you like this. Yo, Diddy, your boss. He's like, yo. I mean, I'm just gonna have to be my last message. You know what I mean? And I'm sorry I even gotta leave this one right here, but we ain't gonna be doing this straight. I'm handling my candle like this. You know what I'm saying? How Diddy was talking on the message. Have y'all heard the message, the voicemail message from him to the Jane or some shit? Did y'all hear that? Bro, here's my medication right here. Let me take it right now. Hold on, my bad, Andrew. You're right. This is when I start getting manic. Andrew, you're a paramedic. You can see it. Or you have ADD like me or something? Okay, cool. You got me. Medis. Got my medicine right here, homie. Look. Chief Keef. Same way how I do it on the federal steps. Chief. Hold on, sir. I got you, sir. Just chill, bro. Just relax. But look, salute to all my people, though. You already know. Everybody subscribe to the YouTube. Everybody subscribe to the TikTok. Everybody subscribe to everything. Put the notification bells on in a couple minutes, a little bit. I am going to do this full read. Bring it up on the screen. Horizontal video so you can see it. Not no vertical shortening. You know what I mean? Do a real video. Y'all better run up my likes like your girlfriend's neck last night. Like this. Jump around. Jump. Me and girl was jumping last night. Jump. jump. Oh, everybody go. I was like this, like, oh, oh, me and your girl was like House of Pain, homie. House of Pain, homie. She was in the house with the pains, homie. And we was like crisscross. Jump. Everybody jump. 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 Word. When we woke up, her clothes was backwards. My shit was backwards. Just like crisscross, homie. I love your girl, son. Don't leave her, please. Please. I already told her not to leave you. I'm going to break up with her. So look. Salute to y'all. Salute to my people. I love y'all. Love y'all. Love y'all. Who's Kev? Who's Kev? What kind of Kev is here? I don't see no Kevs, man. Hope it ain't that cocksucker from LA, Kev. Hope it ain't that nigga. Cock buffer, Kev. Hope it ain't you, sir. Hope it ain't you, sir. Hope it ain't you. Trying to teach that fake knowledge over there. Get out of here, man. So what you trying to kick? You ever heard anything when he said, what you trying to kick knowledge? What you trying to kick knowledge? But Jay-Z said that in ours. What you trying to kick knowledge? Yeah, I got you, man. I got you, guy. I got you, guy. Anyway. Ooda, ooda, ooda. Last one. Tell that nigga Kev, tell his girl. Tell her when to go. You already know the vibes. Subscribe to the thing. I'm going to body a couple of these content creators online soon. So don't worry about it. I'm going to show you. Ooda. Last one.